Okay, guys, so I should have taken the time last night to look through that graduation video because she's on it. Now I regret that I didn't take the time to look through it last night. But a part of me doesn't because it probably would have taken a while to go through a 2-hour video when it's like an hour into the video and we would have had to like go through because we wouldn't have known how it was set up. So I guess I don't regret it. I want to give a shout out to Sherry. I was at my appointment and I was busy all day, so I just got back. So instead of me having to go through a 2-hour video, she had time stamped it for me. So thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. But yeah, so first of all, digging last night after the live, and I came across this page, which I had actually had up in one of my videos. And for some reason, I don't know if I just overlooked what it said. I feel like I read it on one of my videos. It must have just went straight over my head. Or maybe it's because I wasn't talking about her education when I did that video. And now that we're trying to figure out her education, I kind of forgot about what this says. But this is her Angel Fire page. Oh, and real quick, we are going to watch the graduation. I just wanted to read this first just to show you where she does actually say, where she went to school and stuff. And just to say to some of those people that were attacking me on my comments a couple days ago, where they were calling me naive because I believed something that Tisha said, when my point to them was just because she's a pathological liar doesn't mean there's not some truths in that mess of lies. There's obviously some truths in it, right? I don't know what they are, but the fact that I was considering and I wanted to look further into if she had an education, they were saying I was naive and basically dumb, and then I should take the video down, and that, what else? I don't know, just a whole bunch of nothing. And that she, basically that every single thing she says must be a lie. No, you can't just assume that. I'm the type that I want to look into it. I don't just assume anything, okay? Because yeah, she's a pathological liar, but there's obviously going to be some truths in those lies. I'm sorry. Every single thing that she says can't be a lie. It's just not the way it works. And this is just to prove that it isn't. Because look, right here, she's telling the truth. Hello, everyone. My name is Letecia Harden, and I am a resident of Pembroke, North Carolina. I am a senior political science major and currently work at the UNC Computing Center as a Brave Tech. Well, that part was true right here. She is a senior political science major. She was at one point because she graduated with her political science degree. So obviously, there are some truths in her lies. That's what I was trying to say to these people that were calling me dumb and naive. And you can't just assume every single thing is a lie. Like, there's going to be a little bit of truth in some of this mess. She probably exaggerates some of this stuff. Maybe she doesn't really work at Brave Tech, but it's up to us sleuths to kind of weed that out and try to figure out what's a lie and what's not. You can't just assume everything is. I like to figure it out myself. But she is a liar. Don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. So here she even says political science major. I don't know if she worked at Brave Tech. Maybe we could figure that out. She says, I enjoy playing softball. That's the truth. Hanging out with my friends and just living life to the fullest. I plan to teach law in the future. Yeah, maybe you'll be teaching law in prison to your fellow inmates. And also volunteer to help local kids with their education and family problems. My mother's name is Deborah, and she is the best mom in the whole world. She has encouraged me to pursue my dreams and never give up. I have a brother named Dakota and a sister named Julie. My boyfriend is Chance, and we have a beautiful 3-year-old daughter named Harley. My overall plans is to get the job of my dreams, live wealthy, and have our savior in my life. Well, you didn't get any of that. If your job in the dreams is murdering a freaking innocent kid, live wealthy, yeah, you'll be living wealthy in prison. And of course, you're going to turn to God in prison because that's all you have. I mean, that's most people do in prison. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily bad or anything, but most people, that's all really that they have left. So yeah, that's not that unheard of. So let's see, my hobby: softball, riding ATVs, swimming, shopping, going to the beach, hanging with my friends, and chatting on a PC. We'll look at her graduation in a minute. Let's do a photo page. So we have here's Harley with Chance. Look how cute Harley is. Aw, that's Harley and Chance. It says, welcome to my photo album page, Chance and Harley. She has me, it says me, and then it says my car. Okay, so, and then I was going through some of the court documents yesterday. People of the state of Colorado versus Letecia, Barker and Tolini by Josh Tolini. So this is notice of endorsement of witnesses. Attorneys for defendant Letecia Stauch endorse the following witnesses. So we have Dr. Dorothy Otnow Lewis, expert, retired clinical professor. I'm sure we all remember her from the trial. Very unique. She's a character. That's all I'll say. She's something else. Definitely memorable. Yale University Department of Psychiatry and Child Study Center. Then you have Kyle Varvale is expert for the social work services. You have Caitlin Crack, investigator. Laura D. Leach, PhD expert. Then you have, here's the other witnesses. You have Kenny Ray Harden, Amy Lowry, which we know is her stepsister. Deborah Locklear is her mother. Harley Hunt's her daughter. Katrina Locklear is her sister. Brenda Awkward is, I don't know. Amy Bolton, I'm not sure. Dee Dee Moss, I'm not sure. I think it's her friend. If you remember when I went through those payments, you know, like virtual payments that either she paid, Letecia pays people, or people pay Letecia. I don't know if you remember. I went over it during a live. Maybe I'll make a video on it, or maybe I'll add them in here at the end. It'll show like what Letecia bought. Like basically, you know how you do like the Venmo, for instance. It'll be like, sometimes it'll have like emojis and kind of like showing what they're paying, making a payment for or whatever. A lot of those payments were between her and Dee Dee Moss. And so then I found a link between Deborah Locklear, which is her mom, and someone named Taylor Harden. Isn't that weird? Taylor is the name that Letecia so wanted to be her middle name, and went by it, told people that was her name, like in high school, and wanted her name to be Taylor. That was one of her names that she would use. And here, there is a person that's linked to her mom named Taylor Harden. It's got to be related to Letecia, because with the name Harden and linked to her mom, how can't she be related? So I wonder if Letecia took her name. Like there was something about her that she kind of admired or was jealous of. So that's why she liked that name. Or maybe she just liked the name, but she got it from whoever that is. I'm sure it's some kind of relative, whether it be cousin, sister. I'm not sure how this person's related, but they gotta be. And I was able to see some pictures of this Taylor Harden. And actually, I was able to see a video of her too. And she resembles Letecia, in my opinion, because you know how Letecia has that very unique type look. This Taylor looks like she could be related to Letecia. So I do think she's related in some way. I don't know how. All right, so I just thought that was interesting. They're witnesses. Now, like I said, I did miss some of the trial. They didn't call any of these family members or friends, right? I know they called the experts and stuff, but as far as this page where it's, besides Harley, obviously, but like Deborah, Amy, Katrina, Dee Dee, did they call any of them? I may have missed it, but I wonder why they had them as endorsed witnesses, but then they just decided not to use them, because I was making videos and then trying to catch up on the trial on my downtime, but wonder why they didn't, because these are the witnesses they endorsed, and then probably realized that they weren't going to have anything nice to say as far as to help her. So I actually found Dee Dee Moss too, which I know is the right Dee Dee Moss because she's friends with Harley, so it's got to be. All right, let's watch the graduation, guys.
Graduates from the Department of Political Science and Public Administration: Adam Benford Harden, Letecia Lynn Harden, Nikki Nicole Locklear, Amy Marie Lowry,
Her sister graduated with her? Let's rewind that.
Letecia Lynn Harden, Nikki Nicole Locklear, Amy Marie Lowry.
So how weird, you have Amy Lowry, which is her stepsister, and then right after they say Letecia, they say a Locklear, and that's her mom's name. So I wonder if, now remember this is college, so they don't necessarily have to be the same age, but I wonder if that was another relative to her. But going through researching the names and stuff, I noticed there are a lot of Locklears in Pembroke, it must be a common name. But you see, this is the spring 2006 commencement for UNC Pembroke. Okay, so I'm going to play it a few more times. I'll slow it down. I'll zoom in, try to get the best picture. And I know once you zoom in so much, it becomes more blurry, but that's all we got to work with. The video quality of this video isn't the best. It only goes to, I think, like resolution 240, something like that. So, but okay, here it is.
Graduates from the Department of Political Science and Public Administration: Mary Jo Siri Galnitz. Adam Benford Hardin. Letecia Lynn Hardin. Letecia Lynn Hardin. Letecia Lynn Hardin. Nikki Nicole Locklear. Amy Marie Lowry.
The videos I had up last night in the live, or it could be 2 nights ago, I'm not sure when I'll have this done and edited, but I had it up in the last live, and I was like, I'll just look at it on my off time, because I doubt she's even gonna be in it. Because I was just doubting that maybe we didn't have, first of all, the right year, that I would have had to go through, like, multiple years, and maybe not even the right college. I don't know. I was hoping and thinking she probably at least had her undergrad if she got teaching jobs. And we heard that she was smart. You know, she was on honor roll. Even her former classmate said she was a smart, book smart girl. So it's not that weird to think that she had a college education, because there's different kinds of intelligence. Just because she might be stupid in a lot of ways doesn't mean that when it comes to like certain classes and learning from a book, certain areas, certain classes, I'm sure she might not have been able to do well in certain majors. Maybe she would have sucked at psychology, maybe like certain sciences. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's book smart probably, but then there's levels to that, because there's different areas where some people are good at science, some people are good at math, some people are good at writing, you know? So she was able to get her undergrad in political science. So there you go. We don't know about her master's yet. I'm still trying to look into that. If anybody finds anything, let me know. All right, so that's that, guys. What do you think? Alrighty, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.